Okay, love bugs. I have been on a roll with the vpart wigs and I am absolutely feeling it. Today I teamed up with Unice. They sent me over this beautiful curly vpart wig. What makes this extra special is it has the drawstring in the back. The drawstring is absolute fire because it's gonna help you. You guys know if you've had a vpart or a u-part, you get that bad boy on and it's so good, but then you have a little bit of bulk in the back because you don't have it all the way down good. That drawstring, you can make it as tight as you need to make everything smooth and flat and bulk free in the back, and that is exactly what we have been missing. Also, I was able to do a really good job on blending my hair. Now I'm in the 4s. I'm like a 4C when it comes to my natural hair, so I sometimes struggle when it comes to blending and things like that. Really nice. I did pull out the Aussie line or a bunch of their products. Typically these are the products that I use or switch out, interchange on my girls' hair, and I have a bunch, so I just grabbed these from their bathroom to try out. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but right here is my real hair, and then at the bottom right here is the extensions, and it blends. I'm not gonna hold you. I did a nice little flat twist, so you'll see how I did that. And I'm long-winded because I'm excited. This one has a beautiful, gorgeous cut to it, and I mean, I can't complain. This right here is my real hair, and I think I did a great job. So I'm gonna jump into the video. Look at that cut. I just can't talk about it enough because I love it so much. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the tutorial. Be sure to check this one out. Of course, I have a direct link down below. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so this one here is a curly vpart wig. You guys can get a load of that natural luster in the curl pattern. We're gonna zhuzh it up, of course, and then you can go inside and see this is the V here. You have this little tab here. This is to be cut off. It's just kind of like how they construct the cap when they make the wig. When you put it on, you're not supposed to leave this little strip here. You're supposed to cut this off. When you flip it over, you have off the bat looks like 4 or 5 of these wig clips, and you can open them up, slide your hair through, and then lock it in. And they put these here so that, you know, when you apply it, you can kind of like clip it around to keep it intact. I typically only use the front one, and then here you have combs, and this just is an aid. The combs, you know, you slide it under your braids and it kind of keeps everything where you want it to be, but it's not as like hoorah as clips. In the back you do have a larger comb and an adjustable strap. This is new and innovative for the vpart wigs because even if the wig is your size, sometimes it will flap. So having that is literally a game changer, really literally to make sure that the wig stays intact the way it's supposed to. And then also they do have the adjustable and removable elastic band. So first step for me while we're already here is I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that strip that I told you about. This is, I guess you can say, equivalent to cutting the lace. Obviously we don't have any lace. Now we're gonna set that aside and work on my natural hair. Now this is the part where I say I'm a little bit nervous. So I did do essentially a V part. My part is not perfect, and I did overextend the V, so this is a lot more hair than necessary. And then I also left the hairline, leave out. My hairline obviously is thinner, so you have some longer pieces in there, but you got some pieces that could use a little bit of growth. Now onto the products that I bought. I think I just one day went in and just without even like thinking or getting a referral or seeing any reviews, I bought this line, and it is the Miracle Curls, which I usually always use like Aussie Moisten things, but this is the leave-in detangling milk. This here is the frizz taming cream, and then this here is the curl refresher, and then we also have the curl define oil. So these are just 4 of the products. I also have my Pillow Soft Curls, which is like a staple in the girls curly routine. Let's start off with, I think I'm gonna start off with the leave-in, and we'll go from there. so you guys seen, I went ahead and just did a little quick combo. I just did it off the strength of my dome. I don't even know what I'm doing, if I'm doing it right or wrong. I used the leave-in with the cream. I think I used a little bit of the spray, and then I went in with a little bit of mousse, and then I did like a flat twist, which I've never done a flat twist on my head. I wasn't trying to make it tight or perfect. I just was trying to put it down because my hair is so thin. Trying to do individual twists, it's just like not even necessary because my hair is so thin. You can see even like this little piece that I left out is so freaking thin. So I did that. I like the way it looks as far as like the texture, but again, if my hair was thicker, this would just be so fire, and then I'll look like who knows what with my little pigtails hanging out the back. But I realized that this right here can be a little bit better of a texture, so I'm gonna go and douse the ends under the water in the sink really quickly, and then I'm gonna try and like detangle it with some mousse before I put it on, just because I'm so tender-headed. So once I put a wig on, it is hard for me, not hard, but I'm very like gentle or light-handed once the wig gets on. So any kind of like detangling and anything I'm gonna do before the wig gets on, if that makes any sense. And you see when you kind of curl it or brush it out, it goes more into like a blow-dried state. I don't know if you can see that, but it's more of a blow-dried state, if you will. And you can see the wave pattern in there. So let me go wet it down really quickly, douse it with a little cream and a little mousse, let it dry, and then we're gonna put it on and just see if this is like gonna come out amazing or if I'm just trying things and I'm losing my mind. Okay, this is what it looks like fresh out of the water. I was doing my best to not get the cap too wet, more so like the ends and like the length of the hair. So I didn't really douse it for that long. I just didn't want to have to go in forever with the spray. So I'm probably gonna lay this on my lap because I don't necessarily have a, how do you call it, a wig head with me right now to like prop it up on. So I'm gonna do my best to hydrate it a little bit. Maybe I can go in with some of the same products. I'm gonna mousse. Okay, so I went ahead and put the wig on, and this is what it looks like so far. From the back, you see how it like will loosely flip up? I'm gonna take and pull it down, pull that drawstring super tight, and then I'm gonna take and still put that comb below so it can really sit good. And this is what she looks like from the back. And again, that's just from putting the wig on. So excuse me if it's not right. But even right now, like I feel like I have faith. I almost like it the way it is. If my ends were thicker, to kind of let it dry like this. But let's go ahead and see if we untangle this, if we let it dry long enough, because there's still a little bit damp. But y'all already know the daily routine. I'm a dance mom, so of course I need to hurry up and get to the dance studio. My kids are on the way home as we speak. When I said the curls are soft and buttery, keep in mind the curl or my Leavout was pressed. So I really didn't want to do too much to them. Okay, yeah. Noticing off the bat, I like the curl pattern that's coming out of these, but I do see how I should have let it dry completely. This here is the hair and the curl pattern. Obviously, there's some heat damage with the ends. So I think this was the perfect solution, but I was supposed to allow them to dry more. I don't know if completely dry would be the best, but I'm pretty sure completely dry would be the best, but I should have at least giving it just a little bit more time. So maybe like do your flat twist and then like go do something, like go do your makeup, go fold a couple loads of laundry so that they can like naturally air dry. Like when you in the morning do your flat twist, or like the night before, even better, the night before. That way when you wake up in the morning, they're completely dry and defined. Look how that looks. There's, I mean, a little bit of white, so you want to be careful. I kind of like that curl in the front, but the fact that I have damage at the end kind of makes it a little crazy. And then I really don't want to add much more to it. So maybe like taking a piece, and those pieces like in the back that are a little bit too big right here, like twist them a little bit into some of the hair so that they don't stick out. And for the next time, I just know that the best bet for me is to kind of go in, yeah, I like that a little bit better opposed to this side. So yeah, I know now that if the hair is completely dry, that's gonna work perfect. And you don't want to twist it all the way down. You just kind of want to give it something to hold on to. And I also feel like this side came out a little bit better. I actually think that looks really cute. Now, of course, we can continue to play with it. It's on one hand like that double-edged sword where I feel like I can continue to play with it and get it better. But this is the best. Like, I feel like I'm actually learning how to wear the V parts and have a little bit more confidence. Again, I'm just gonna have to keep playing with it until I perfect it. But like this right here is all me, and I feel like it blends so well with the hair. So I put a little baby hair there. I don't even know how I feel about that, but you know your girl has a larger forehead, so anything to kind of take it away a little bit, and we'll decide later if we like it or if we want to switch it up. Okay, I think this looks beautiful. I do have some white here because, again, product, curly girl, we all know that's just how it happens. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit of this out with the blow dryer. Ooh, I actually like this. I'm on a roll with the V-part wig. I am doing so much better. I'm gonna say that because I've been taking my vitamins, my Leavout has been a lot better and making me proud. Of course, it's not perfect. Of course, I still have thin hair, but this right here is like, oh my gosh, we've come a long way. And again, we still got some improvements we can make, but I'm loving it. And I think I already mentioned it, but this one did come from Unice. And of course, they included a few little goodies in here. They did include the pack of HD wig caps, which you already know. These are the GOAT, and these come exclusively from Unice. They also gave us a melt belt, which of course, today we don't have any lace, but it's good to already have one in the chamber and ready to go because, again, the melt belts are essential. And then also they gave us this really new, innovative, improved bomb baby hair brush, and this one here is pretty much like super beefy. So you get your rat tail on one side, you get the brush and comb on the other side, which is, I don't like it any other way. And if that's not enough, they also give you a extra brush head. So the brush head is secure enough so when you're doing your hair and stuff, you know, it's gonna do what it needs to do, but it does slide off and you can replace it because you guys already know by the time you do all the edge control and you come in later with some hairspray, it locks in and it just gets kind of gunky. So you will be able to switch it out and have a longer lasting period for your baby hair brush. And that is pretty much it, love bugs. We did an amazing job. Now I feel like, again, I want to redo my flat twist on this side, make it a little bit more juicy, maybe add this little oil that I forgot to add, or serum, yeah, oil, and it would give it a little bit more oomph. But we did amazing, and I feel like second and third day hair is going to be even better on this bad boy. So let me know, or bad girl really. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys V-part girls, or do you not do Leavout at all? What is your preference? I know if you have thick hair, especially like a thick Leavout, this is gonna be chef kiss on you. All these products I use work really well on my girl's hair, and they actually worked really good on mine. I just needed to dry it up a little bit more. So I will have them all linked in the description box, and they also tell you what the hair type or what hair type it's for, which I never realized. So yeah, I'll leave these down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.